At the end of last video, I left you all on a bit of a cliffhanger. As a reminder, I'd been round and I picked up 6 items to sell on eBay. 3 toys, a teddy bear, a pair of shoes and a PlayStation game. My aim, list them on eBay, get them sold, and once I get the money in, go out and reinvest in more stock and sell that on eBay again. Repeat that process until I hit £5,000 profit. It's the flip to £5,000 challenge. But at the end of last video, we had the sound that we all love to hear from eBay. I made my first sale. But it wasn't just one sale. Out of the 6 items I've listed, 5 have already sold. The first to go with the 3 Transformers. Snarl, that one went for £14. Animated Ratchet, that went for £12.50. But the biggest sale of them all, Siege Soundwave, an absolute fan's favourite, that went for £40. I gotta give a shout out to Jack. He's been supporting the channel since the 500 subscriber days. Channel's changed a bit since then. He's been in the market for a new pair of running trainers. Saw those Brooks ones that I listed up and he snapped them up for £45. Hang on a sec, just grab this. I gotta give a shout out to Sean as well. Jumped on the eBay store, picked up this PS5 version of Ratchet & Clank. Didn't quite platinum this one, brilliant game though, I sold that for 18. Lads, appreciate the support. So after selling 5 items that were just lying around the house, after eBay fees and postage, I've now got over £90 to spend. Let's go and hit the charity shops, reinvest some of that money, see what we can find to sell on eBay. What do you think of these shoes up here? Pretty bland colouring, I know, all grey. But they're a pair of Nike Revolution 4s. How much are they? £5. They're a bit grubby around the edges, but I'm sure I could clean those up. The soles look pretty good. The thing that's attracted me to these, they're a nice big size, look at that. Size 11. Hang on a minute. They're all collapsed at the back there. Yeah, look at that, that's all caved in. That's a shame. Could have been about 20 quid in them. This one might be alright down here, look. Super dry, the wind cheater, size large. £5. Thing to check on these is the zips, look. There are so many of them. I'll try those off camera. Few threads up there. I don't think that really matters. I love the colour. Looking at sold listings, a wind cheater like this, could be looking at 20 plus post. Hang on a minute, look. Look at the corner there. It feels really thin as well. I'm being really picky with condition. That's one thing I didn't do enough of last year. It looks like a good deal, you pick it up, but then either sits on the shelf for ages because the condition's not there, or it's not good enough to sell. First 50p box find of the year. This is Captain Scarlet. It's by Mashbox, 1994 on the back there. This one is the astronaut version. Should come with a little helmet. If it had the helmet, that one sells for about 35. In this condition, without any accessories, you can still look for a tenner for him. Oof, got a pair of F50s down there. Look at that. Those, right, would be perfect for the Jellycat guy. Size 13, £2. Mate, look at the colour of them. Tell you what, there's plenty of life in them too. If they had a pair like this and about 10 sizes bigger, I'd pick them up too for me. Pair of Levi's up here. 501s. There's the badge on the back there. Little red tab. They look pretty worn. Hey, look at that. Big rip in the crotch. Feels like hard work it does there at the minute. A lot of the shops are in transition mode. Obviously Christmas is over, so the shops are clearing out, getting rid of the Christmas stuff, putting new bits onto the shelves. There's a lot of sales on as well. Basically they're just pretty empty. Low quality and low quantity. Still got a few more to check out yet though. Looks like someone's donated a load of Man United shirts in here. All of them £6 each. Cracking on the front of that one. That one looks like it's just going as well, look, bubbling off. Cracking on the front. That one's £7 too. Hey look, Rio on the back. So that doesn't look half bad. Is it real though? don't know, looks a bit suspect to me. Launch date 2002, lifespan May 2004. The quality just doesn't look there. That looks well small as well. Saying that, I just looked up other listings on eBay, and this looks very similar to those. Some of the sold prices on these Man United shirts are crazy, and for only £6, I'm going to give this one a punt. Looks like Peanut Penguin in there. It's not, but it looks like it. This isn't a bad shout up here, look. Dexter, the complete series. Now yeah, should be a lid on top of this box. That's missing, but I've gone through and checked. It's got all the DVDs, 33 DVDs, and they want £5 for it. If that doesn't sell on eBay, I could trade that into CEX. That's if they'll take it without the lid. Someone's donated a big Lego collection into this shop. That Technic car up there, 40. That Toy Story one, 65. And look, no guarantee they're complete, is there, either? These are an absolute throwback. Anyone else remember these? Wildlife Fact File. I remember them on the shelf when we were growing up. Hang on, I've just looked at what people have got this listed up for. They look to be quite popular on global shipping. God knows how much they are. But these two are pretty full. These two are more empty, but people might just buy them for the folders, you know? Have a look at this. Looks like they've had a load of PS3 games donated in over Christmas. There were some decent games in the shop, all priced between £2 and £5. I picked up these 3. This year, I want to grow my PS3 collection, and I've added 2 to it today. Firstly, I picked up this limited edition Dead Space 2 for £3. I've downloaded the first one on the PS5, the HD remaster, so this will be waiting for when I finish that. This looks like the Metal Gear Solid DVD, but inside, Metal Gear Solid 4. Not bad for £2. This one I bought to resell. Spec Ops The Line, £5. I completed this game. Excellent game. There it is on the shelf. This one sells for about 18. Look at this little beast here. Darth Maul's lightsaber, £3. It's got these little catchers over the end to stop it popping out. Pretty cool, eh? No idea if it works, no idea if there's battery corrosion. We'll find that out when we get home. But looking at sold listings, potential resale value, about £20. What do we reckon? First Jellycat find of the year? Cute bear, isn't he? There's a little tag, tenner, Jellycat. He's coming home with us. First Jellycat find of the season. I couldn't leave him behind. I know he was £10, but this will go great in the Jellycat guys collection. I could do with a bit of a hand identifying this one though. If you look this up on Google Lens, I mean, you just get all sorts of teddy bears. I think this is Bumblebee Bear, but I'm not sure. He doesn't have any brown patches on his feet. If any of you guys know which Jellycat this is, give me a shout. I just popped into the charity shop there. They've got this beautiful Charlie bear in there. In fact, I've had my eye on it for a while. It's gone from it being in the window of the shop. They've moved it around the shop a little bit. There's a £40 price tag on it. Now, if you're a collector, that's not a bad price. Looking on eBay, they sell for 50 to 60 quid, bearing in mind this one doesn't have the tag on it. I've looked it up, Google Lens, I think it's called Ink Spot. Still undecided whether to get it, but I was chatting to the lady behind the counter about the bear, and she just priced up a few out the back. So rather than picking up Ink Spot, I picked up these 5 Charlie bears instead. Granted, these are smaller size. There's a little Charlie bear tag there. But because they were smaller size, I got them for £15 each. This one here, this is Anniversary Carol. Cute little pink scarf. And you can see there it says 10th Anniversary Collection on the back. I think that this one's my favourite. This is Penny Chew. I love the colours. He's got this like dice bling on him as well. This one I found really hard to identify. The joints are a little bit loose. I put this one up on TikTok actually, and someone commented and said that this is Tickle Bear. And then tucked on the end, I got the pair Nancy and Mandy. £15 a bear. That's a really reasonable price. Unfortunately, they don't have the name tags on, and looking at sold listings, maybe 30 to £50 each, something like that. Not sure whether to sell them off individually or all as a bundle. Either way, they're mega collectible. I don't think they'll hang around too long. All it takes is that one shop, doesn't it? It's only one shop. A happy happy with this sale here. Just get it out. I'm going to show you now a few things that I've been selling on eBay. This is outside the 5K challenge now, right? This is the first one. I thought this was going to hang around for ages too. Linguaphone. In here are 10 French cassettes. It's a learn French course, right? Paid a £5 in the charity shop just before Christmas, and that sold for £20. There are a few versions of this. I'm on the lookout for the Welsh one. Last one of them went for 70. Grab this one too. It's got loads of small pieces in here. I don't want them falling out. Traitors, the board game, sold for 12. Next one's in here. I've got a box for everything, see? Tell you what, it's pretty dark in here. That it there? That's the one. PlayStation 2, Bratz. That one sold for 12 quid. Check this out. It's a small little Lego Space Police set. That only sold for £10. Now look, if I was buying that to make profit, probably wouldn't have bought it, probably wouldn't have sold it on eBay. But as a collector, I shop on eBay. I look for stuff like this all the time at a reasonable price. So I do like to try and drip feed a few things on there myself as well, just to fuel the other collectors out there, even if you might not make much money. I sold an Arsenal shirt. This is from the 2020 season. This is the third strip. I always keep my clothes indoors, right? I don't want them getting damp out here, see? On the back, it's got Miedema, number 11. She used to play for the ladies team, transferred to Man City, but it's got official WSL numbers and an official WSL badge there. I had this listed up for 35, offer come in for 25. I said, let's meet halfway, 30. She come back, counted at 28. The number is starting to peel off there. Made that clear in the description. I accepted it. 28 quid, Arsenal shirt. Oh, I sold a pair of running shoes over there. These are called Skechers Zealous Gliders. I paid up for these actually. I paid 6 quid, but their condition is excellent. Look at that, real vibrant blue and pink. Those there, they sold for 20. And the final sale to show you today, it's not the Peanut Penguin Jelly Cat, but I did pick this one up at the same time. There's a tag on the back there. This is Biscuit Bunny. This one sold for £20. So all in all, a top day of sourcing. I did go over budget. I did spend more than my £91, but as you've just seen there, I will be selling stuff outside of the challenge on eBay. So the stuff that I don't add to the challenge, I'll stick it on eBay anyway. So this is what I'll be adding back into the challenge. The 5 bears, I've got to stick them in the challenge. If I don't, I'll end up keeping them. That was £75. The Man United shirt at the back, that should be a nice high value item. That was £6. And then the game and the DVDs, those should be quick sellers, £5 each. £91 in total. That means I've only got 7 pence left in the challenge. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I got to get some of this stuff listed up on eBay. I want to get this sold pretty quick, build up that balance so we can go out next week and find some more bits to sell on eBay. Catch up with you then.